Hi guys, North Cinematics here. Today I wanted to discuss whether you think Insurgency Sandstorm should have crossplay when it releases on console. Is it something that you really want to see so you can play with your friends? I'm going to be running a poll in the YouTube cards at the top of the video. I like doing these videos just to get a sense of what the community think about certain topics, and maybe we can use this to get the developers to push for crossplay coming with the console release, to get us all playing together. I have heard that on a live stream in May 2019, NWI said that we wouldn't be getting crossplay due to making things unfair. But yesterday, at the time of recording, I did speak to someone who worked at NWI and was told that they are working on it, but having a few complications. So if you do want this, make your voices heard by voting on the poll. It all helps. Personally, I think with Call of Duty showing that we can have crossplay and it working, then I can't see why NWI shouldn't implement it. If it is correct that they may be having some complications getting it up and running due to them not knowing how to balance it, let us know. Transparency and updating players is key. Remember the issue we had when trying to get the game on console? Every tweet on Twitter and Reddit was just asking for an update, but it took so long to get any sort of update which left players in the dark. However, with an upcoming creative program for Sandstorm that NWI are working on, hopefully this will start to build some bridges with the community and more information about Sandstorm will come out. There are some things that need to be looked at when having crossplay, such as the aim assist being too strong or too little, so they would need to fine tune it to where PC players don't feel that they are having a disadvantage. Also, the developers should look at having the ability to opt out of crossplay if you just want to play with people on your platform. Again, these things were implemented decently well on Modern Warfare. In my experience, I didn't find that there was too much of a gap between console and PC. It didn't feel too out of place for the most part, which in my opinion was good to see, as my biggest fear was that PC players would just dominate console players. The argument has always been if you have crossplay between console and PC, then they have keyboard and mouse and better refresh rates, graphics, etc. For a game like this, will it make a huge difference? I don't know. Well, at least let's have maybe a beta and try to get some data on it. And if this is something you know couldn't work, why not add it only into co-op or just let PS4 and Xbox have crossplay? I'd love to know your thoughts on it, but I think a proper crossplay between console and PC could work. I do think though players want to play against other platforms. I have quite a few people I would like to play with on PS4 and Xbox One, and it would be nice to play with those. So for me, it keeps the player base together in one coherent group instead of fracturing the player base. Also, if crossplay did come, they could maybe think about competitive play, PS4 versus Xbox One players. This would hopefully build some healthy competitions, which would naturally build a competitive scene. That's of course if NWI wanted to do that. If crossplay did come, I think it would be a massive selling point for NWI, and with all the new changes they are making with the game, Sandstorm would grow into a big community. I do think 2020 will be a good year for this game. But like I say, I do have my doubts that it may not come due to them not being too transparent on this issue and them not really asking for any sort of feedback on such a feature. But before you go, make sure to drop a yes or a no on the poll, and also drop me a comment letting me know either way whether you'd like crossplay or you just don't think it could work. Also, make sure to drop me a like and subscribe. It takes a fraction of a second, but it helps me out massively. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with everything Sandstorm. Also, I've got something really exciting regarding Sandstorm happening with my channel soon, so stick around for that. Oh yeah, and before you go, make sure to check out my Discord link in the description. If you want to ask me questions, just keep up to date with everything and just chat absolute gas and waste your time, then join it. Until next time, have a good one. Yeah. Oh,